Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be saving some money and some time with the Jello No Bake Cheesecake Mix. Now in here you get 2 packets. You get a packet for the base and you get a packet for the filling. These are so easy and simple to make, and they are so good. You can put this together in about 10 minutes. And what we're going to need is, first we're going to start with the base. And we're going to need 1/3 of a cup of melted margarine. So let's get our margarine in the microwave to melt. Slide that over there. So that should be about 1/3 when that's melted, so we'll get that started. We're also going to need a couple tablespoons of sugar. So we'll add that as well. So there's 1. Some coffee in there. And 2. Here's our melted margarine, so we're just going to pour that in. And we'll get rid of that cup. And you just stir this together until it makes a nice little crust. And we're going to pour this into the pan and press it down. Oops. Everything's nicely coated. Okay, so in the pan that goes. Alrighty. And you just take your spoon and you press it into your pan. Making sure you cover your corners. The middle always seems to get a little bit more, so we'll kind of spread that out if we can. You can do this with your hand, the back of your hand, to make it all nice and level. But I just use my spoon. And then we're just going to pop this into the fridge for a few minutes to harden up while we make the creamy filling. Okay, so that's good. Into the fridge. Clean up the mess that we made. Now into a bigger high-sided bowl, because you're going to be using a hand mixer for this. So dump in your filling mix pouch. And then to that we need to add 1.5 cups of milk. And I'm using 2%, but you can use whatever you have. So there's 1. Actually, that is about 1/2, so I'm going to leave it at that. We don't need to open the other one. So we'll put that back in the fridge. this, we're going to use our hand mixer. One of these little things. They work great when you can get the thing in there. Let's try a different angle. What's the matter? There. Okay, so we're going to beat this on medium for about 2-3 minutes. Now we're going to turn it up onto high. And I think that is pretty good. That's about where we want it to be. So we'll get rid of those. Rinse off our spoon. And then we can pour this into the base that we just put into the fridge, which I will now get back out. So and it goes. And spread that evenly over every corner while you scrape out the bowl. Now this is so simple to make, but it tastes so good. And this whole box, the box mix itself, I paid, I think, $4.99. And if I had to go buy all the ingredients for a cheesecake, it would have cost me 3 times that. So I keep a box of this in my cupboard at all times, because you never know when company's coming. It's like tonight we're having company for dinner. So we're going to be having cheesecake for dessert. So you just spread it out. And this will make 4 to 6 servings. And you can cover that with fresh fruit. You can drizzle chocolate sauce on there, caramel sauce, whatever you like. So we're just going to put this in the fridge now for about 2 to 3 hours. Actually, we're going to be leaving it in the fridge all afternoon, but it only has to chill for a couple of hours. And then it's good to serve. Thanks for watching. You have a great afternoon.